Once there was a rich merchant called Naduk. As time went by, his business became so bad that he got into a huge debt. All that he was left with, which was of some value, was a heavy iron beam. Hence Naduk decided to go on a long journey to try his luck elsewhere. Before leaving, Naduk went to see his friend, Lakshman. Lakshman was sorry to hear of Naduk's misfortune and unhappy that he was going away. "I have a very heavy iron beam which I would like you to keep for me till I return." Lakshman promised to keep the beam safely. Naduk thanked his friend and went home. A few days later, he left the city. Many years passed. Naduk did good business and soon became rich again. He then returned to his hometown and started his business in a big way. After some time, he went to visit his friend Lakshman. Lakshman was glad to see Naduk and welcomed him warmly. "Now that I am here, may I have my iron beam back?" "I am sorry I put the beam in my storeroom, but now I find that mice have eaten it." Naduk realized that Lakshman had no intention of returning the beam. He thought of teaching Lakshman a lesson. "Lakshman, I have a present for you. Will you ask your son to come with me and get it for you?" Naduk took the boy home and locked him in a room. When the boy did not return by evening, Lakshman got worried. He went to Naduk and asked him where the boy was. "When we were on our way, a hawk swooped down and carried your son off." "That is a lie. How can a bird carry off a 9-year-old boy?" A quarrel started between Naduk and Lakshman. A big crowd gathered as the two men shouted at each other. Finally, they decided to go to court. As soon as they entered the magistrate's room, Lakshman started crying. "Your Honor, this man has kidnapped my son. Please ask him to give me back my boy." The magistrate ordered Naduk to do so. "Sir, how can I when before my very eyes a hawk carried off the boy? What could I do?" "You are a liar. How can a bird fly off with a boy?" "If the mice at Lakshman's place can eat up an iron beam, then a hawk can carry off a boy." The magistrate wanted to know what it was all about. Naduk related the whole story. The people in the courtroom had a good laugh. The magistrate then ordered Lakshman to return the iron beam to Naduk, and Naduk to return Lakshman's son. From Panchatantra Stories.